So I decided, since it's, well, almost spoopy season, well, is spoopy season, is almost October, so I decided to make a little crossover between some horror games or, well, creepy games and Ace Attorney. As you can see here, I have a lot of names of video games and a lot of names of characters of Ace Attorney. And I decided to choose them all random because me and my friends were having quite a lot of struggle trying to figure out which one will fit with which game, and so I was like, fuck it, let's do it all random. And the only one that I'm going to keep, that we decided with our brains by yourself, was Black Wheel and Slenderman. So I'm going to keep that in mind when Slenderman comes, because yes, I will be making a drawing of Slenderman with an Ace Attorney character other than Simon Blackwell, but it will still be in that drawing, so let's wait for it. But now I'm wrapping up. There are all the 4 names that I'm going to do, well, all the 4 crossover that I'm going to do right now. And now since I already explained what I'm going to do, then I'm going to explain what happened with each one. And now, this is the Dalian Fate one. I haven't played Fate by my own yet, but I saw Markiplier play it in my birthday party because my friend was like, hey, check this game out. It is like 8-bit and it's pretty cool, it's really scary, and I ate a screamer. I got scared by the screamer. I jumped out of my bed because I was so fucking scared of it. Plus, I don't really like Catholic themes. I mean, it's not like I hate it. I actually really like it in horror games, but they creep me out a lot more because I don't like religion in general. I really don't like the Christian religion. I don't have a problem with people who believe in it, but when they use it as an excuse, it's like, no. And by the way, I'm going to be honest, Alpha Valley is really hard for me, but here's the finished drawing, and let's go to Simon Keys, which I play Investigations too. I didn't play the first one because it was really shitty. I saw it, I didn't play it. And I actually played Vending Machine by my own, and I shit myself. Well, not literally, but close. And I really like it. I even have a plushie of Boris in my bed, and I made one of Benji quite a while ago. So, and I was actually pretty happy that Simon got to be the one with the crossover with Benji. And at the beginning I was going to make him a Sammy Lawrence, because it was like, hey, stage kids, what up with that, let's do it. And at the end he looks a lot more like Alessandro, which I'm not mad about it, because I couldn't see how Sammy could fit with him, so I just went with Alice, which was more easy in my head because I didn't want to put a mask on Simon. So that's that, and I really, well, for this drawing I use a lot of things that I haven't used in a while, like the pencil tool with settings to make it look like it was paper, which was really awkward for me, but I like it, how it turned out. But I also have had a lot of trouble with the colors with this one, as well as the shadows, because I wanted to make it look like kind of like the game, like you see the shadows in the game and the colors, and it was a pain in the ass. And he actually looks kind of like my version of Human Springtrap, Benny, with the hair color. And I was laughing my ass off. Yeah. And I also made some smudges in his shirt to make it look like it was like made of ink. And there's really not much to say about this drawing because it's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. And I also wanted to make the ink drops, the stains, like realistically, but then it was like, no, the game isn't like that. The game is like pretty bold looking stains. It's not like they melt with the body like that. And here's how I fixed the drawing later on off camera, because I didn't like it at all. So let's go with Aura. With Aura Blackfield, which it hurt. It was like, fuck, why am I doing this? Because at the beginning I was like, let's make it a zombie, because that will be the less obvious, right? And then I thought about it and it was like, no, that's the easy way out. Let's make her like a survivor of Walking Dead, of the game, of course not the series. And so I added a little Athena. And yes, you might be wondering why I got Athena's mother, Metis, as a reference. And the answer is yes, I'm making her as a zombie. Why? Because I'm a fucking masochist. And I was surprised that I didn't cry while making this, because I really love the relationship they had of Metis and Aura. I really like it. It was like pretty sweet. But Phantom had to come in and be an asshole. So we are making line art really bold, really sharp, to try to emulate the art style of the game. And at the beginning I was like, I'm going to color it, but then I didn't, because I have a pin, the Walking Dead pin, that it was like bold lines and like clear silhouettes. The colors were really contrasting, like the silhouettes were entirely white and the background was orange. So at the end I decided to go with that. And I also shaded a little bit with the line art, like bold, pure black stains all over the drawing to make it look like more interesting, more nice, which I really like doing. And I also made it in the next drawing in Phantoms, which ironically I got a lot of antagonists in this video. Well, all of them. I don't know if Aura really counts as an antagonist. I mean, she kidnapped a lot of people, including Trucy, which it was like, why you do that? Yeah, PP gun. I really like the word PP. Yes, ironic, I'm a lesbian and I like the word PP. Either way, I don't used to draw zombies. Like, they're my least favorite type of monster, but I was happy that I could draw one after a long time, because I really like gore. I watch gore in almost a daily basis, so I was happy to draw gore once again. because in Ace Attorney you can really draw a lot of gore and horror, because even what you think it will be really scary, like the spirit mediums and all of that, it's not that dark as you expect it to be. So I was like, yeah, okay, here I'm trying to do many backgrounds ideas, and none of them were of my liking. So at the end I was like, I slapped some birds in there, I slapped some buildings, like some lines around to make it look more interesting, and then I shaded with like that, easy. I didn't want to stress a lot, because you are seeing this as not almost the last, but this one was the last that I made. So here we are with Phantom. Yes, I used more Bobby to make it like, because we didn't met Bobby Fulbright. We met Phantom, this guy as Bobby Fulbright. So yeah, here I am sketching the entire shit out. And I was happy that he got Alice Madness Returns, because it's creepy and Phantom is really creepy, but I really enjoyed his character. I really like copycat characters. I love them like so much, and I really wish we could see more of Phantom, but he's in jail now, and he didn't reveal much about himself in the trial, which I was kinda pissed. But it got sense, because he didn't know much about him either, so it was kind of depressing. And this drawing in general was the one that took me the longest, because Dahlia took like 40 minutes, and Simon took like an hour and a half. Aras took me like an hour and a half as well, 40 minutes, something like that. But this motherfucker took me like 2 hours and a half, because I went jam with everything, because I really liked the idea that I came up with, and I was completely 100% confident with it. And as you can see, I drew a lot of paint faces all around the drawing, and messages about death, because I was suffering with the line art. Don't blame me, look at that motherfucker. At the end you'll see how hard the line art looks, how detailed it looks. That's why I wanted to die, because there were a lot of details that I put into that motherfucker. Details that he didn't deserve, because he's an asshole. But I like him, I like his character a lot. He's in my top 3 villains, along with Kristoff and Dahlia, which was like, damn. And yeah, Garen didn't made it to the top, even though she was very powerful, but I didn't fear her. She was a bitch. So, the mask was the only thing I shaded with color, but then I shaded a lot more. And I'm kinda sick, so excuse me for if I cough and shit, but I spent a lot of time dying. That's why I didn't record anything earlier, plus I didn't have my PC. Now I got it back, and now I'm drawing again digitally. Here I'm making the background, and there I'm working on the floor, which this was the first floor in a long time that I actually like how it turned out, because the effort I put into it made it look good instead of looking like shit. even though it ended up kind of looking better than Phantom himself. I didn't mention it, but I used the Samurai Wasp and the Archer's Wasp of Alice Madness Return and the Car Guard as a reference because they have really rad designs and they fit a lot with Phantom. And since he used one of Athena's mother's masks when he killed her, it was like fitting to use something of Japanese culture with this one. And I'm trying to look for what should I talk about with this, because this motherfucker is really long. It took me a lot of time. I really like it. I really loved how he turned out. And I was about to put eye shines in his pupil, but then I remembered that he didn't have any ceramic in the blood, which I haven't drawn in a long time, so that's why it looked kind of awkward. But I managed to make it look somewhat good enough to fit with the entire drawing, and I was happy about it. It looked kind of scary, which I was really glad. Here's the finished drawing, really red, and there are all the 4 drawings that I made. This is going to have a lot more of parts because I'm going to make all the characters that I put. So yeah.